Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a review of the new Revolution Conceal and Define foundation, and it looks like this. So I've already shared with you a try on and a first impression video, which I think that went up last Friday. So I've had now Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I've reapplied it now on Monday to really get to grips with this foundation, and I think I'm ready now. Well, I know I'm ready to share with you my review and my thoughts about this product. Now, I picked mine up from Superdrug. That's how I was able to get my hands on it so quickly. The product went live on Wednesday. Superdrug, sorry, they actually launched this in the morning. It went live, I think, about 10 o'clock on the Superdrug website. Also, there is a 3 for 2 offer on the Superdrug website, and these retail for £9. So I'll have both links down below for you. Revolution, the site, so revolutionbeauty.com, theirs went live in the afternoon. There was a slight delay, and they are £9 each, so there's no offers available on the site that I'm aware of. Like I say, I'll add both links down below. Now, you are getting 23ml of product in here. It is a frosted glass container, and you have a sticker there. I won't go into too much detail because that's all in the first video, and I'll link that down below as well, but it's all rose gold and then frosted glass. But you are, like I say, getting 23ml of product in here, and it is cruelty free and vegan as well, and there is a 12-month shelf life too, so I hope you can see that. Obviously you will use that well within that 12-month shelf life, because with concealer we use it every day, don't we? I also picked up the shade F4, so I picked up 2 for myself, 1 for my daughter in the shade F5, and you also get, and I'll just show you this, a large, very large doe-foot applicator. In my original video I do side by sides with the concealer, so it shows you how much bigger this doe-foot applicator is compared to the concealer, and also the packaging as well. So like I say, if you're interested in the original video of me trying this product on, that will be linked down below for you. Now, like I say, I've been wearing this now. I applied it Friday on the video. I've been wearing it Saturday, Sunday, and I have reapplied it today. I have a Holy Grail foundation, which I won't talk about on this video, but I will just refer to it as my Holy Grail. If you are regular viewers, you know exactly which one that is. Now, usually when I try a foundation, so if I am trialing a foundation and I'm sharing it with you, I usually, and a lot of the time, I really do like a lot of the products that I'm sharing with you. So there's been times that I have been sharing with you foundations, and then I will revert back to my Holy Grail product, because that is what I love. It's a matte foundation, because I have very oily skin, so I like a matte foundation even with a matte foundation. However, I do get oily, not oily as such, but it glows a little bit, which is what I like. I like my skin to look glowy and not too matte, so that's what I'm looking for in a foundation, and that's what my Holy Grail gives me. It also gives me a medium to full coverage, and also the colour is spot on. So whenever I'm looking for a foundation, those are the things that I'm looking for. And I also want something that is more drugstore, so that, because I wear foundation nearly every single day, obviously if I go for a really, really expensive foundation, it's going to cost me a lot of money. So I'm looking for something that is drugstore priced. So that's what I get from my Holy Grail. And I usually purchase that on a 3 for 2 offer, so you know, it's a great deal. Now, this one I have been wearing all weekend, and that is unusual. So if you know, or you know that my Holy Grail is something that I just can't live without, it is very, very hard for me to then swap over to another foundation. But I have been using this every single day since I trialed it and tested it on my channel, so that is good in itself. What I'm going to do first, I think I'm going to just say what I like about the packaging, and perhaps what I don't like, if there's any, you know, do's and don'ts. And also I will also do that the same with the actual product itself. So regarding the packaging, I really like the fact that it is glass. I really like the fact that it is frosted. I really like the look of it. I think it looks much more expensive than the £9 that you're paying for it. I like the rose gold sticker as well. We all love rose gold, don't we? So I really like that. I like that all the information is on there. So you've got the mil amount, you've got that it's, you know, cruelty free and vegan. You've got the shelf life on there. You've got all of the ingredients. I also like the simplicity of the packaging as well, because although yes, it's giving you the details there, it's also very simplistic. You know, it's I don't know, it just looks very, I don't know, very classy, very elegant, and I really like it. I also like the lid. It's a screw top, as I've just obviously demonstrated by showing you the doe foot applicator. I really like that. I love, absolutely love the applicator. Now, whether you're going to be applying it to your skin like that, or like me on the back of my hand, or you know, you've got one of those trays to pop the product in, however you use it, it is easy with this applicator. Now, because it's so big, it picks up enough product either to, you know, dot or swipe onto your face, or onto your hand, or onto a little tray. Whatever you use, that applicator, it just gives you enough product. It doesn't take out too much, but it's just enough. And what I like to do is pop it on the back of my hand and then just keep reapplying a little bit more and more, because what I don't want to do is waste it. Also, it's like a doe foot applicator, so it's got that softness to it, so it is soft, it's not harsh on the skin, anything like that. So regarding the doe foot applicator, absolutely love it. I also love the fact that when you pop this in there, this is not rattling about either. So I think you know, the packaging has really been well thought of or thought out, and I really love it. The only thing that I would say about the packaging is, because it's quite weighty, because it's glass, and yes, I really like that, and I really don't want them to change it. It doesn't give me any indication of when I'm running out. So with my other foundation, it comes in a squeezy tube, and I can tell then when I'm running out. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that with this one. I'll probably obviously be able to guess, because you know, there won't be as much product on the actual applicator, but it's just got some weight to it, and I'm not going to be able to tell. But that is the only downside I can think of to the packaging. Apart from that, I would say that everything about the outside of this product is perfect for me. I love it. I just think it looks elegant, it looks businesslike. If you're using this to add into your kit, I think it looks very professional, and I really love that. I like simplistic, I don't like over the top packaging. I just think, you know, this is perfect. I like also the price tag. My Holy Grail is £8.99, but like I say, I get that on a 3 for 2 offer. So you know, and I can do that with this. Obviously Superdrug has it on the 3 for 2 at the moment, so if you want to bulk buy, if you do like this, you can certainly stock up. And I like the fact that this is only a penny more. I know that you're getting less product in here, but I will get into that more in depth when and I'm now obviously about to now talk about the product. So I have applied this now 4 times. I'm going to say that there are not many things that I don't like about this foundation. I'm going to say that now straight away. I've really enjoyed using this product over the weekend and for the last 4 applications. I can't say 4 days, because obviously it's only mid-morning here when I'm filming this, but what I can say is that the 4 times that I've applied it, sorry, I'm getting carried away now, 4 times that I've applied it, I've really enjoyed applying it. Now, when I shared with you my original video, I thought first of all that this had a strong scent, and I still think that the scent with this is quite strong. When you smell it, you know, it is quite strong. But what I would say is that although it does have a scent to it, when you apply it to the skin, you cannot smell that anymore. So I was really, really pleased with that. And obviously I tested that out. Once it's on the skin, that's it. I couldn't smell it any longer. Although, you know, I was a little bit surprised initially about the scent that it had. But like I say, once it's on the skin, that is it. So if you are not keen on strong smelling products, I wouldn't say it's really, really overpowering, but it just, when I thinking back to my initial video, I was just taken aback by the scent, but I'm used to it now. It doesn't, I can't smell it now, and this has been on my skin now, I should say, about goodness, I can't get my words out today. 3/4 of an hour to an hour, and I can't smell it at all. So there's no concerns at all with the scent. What I also really, really liked about this, so I've been applying it to the back of my hands because I've got a few blemishes. I've got a few pimples on my face, which is rare for me because I thought I was over that, but no, I've had a few over the last week or so. So I have been applying the product to the back of my hand and then stippling on the product using my kabuki brush and then applying it to my face. That's working really, really well for me. I'm not wasting any product whatsoever, so that's perfect. I would say, now this is what I like about this product the most. First of all, like I said, you are getting 23 ml of product in here, and I was taken aback by that because in my Holy Grail foundation I get 35 ml. But with that, with my Holy Grail, it's quite a thick, very creamy formula. It's quite, yeah, it is thick. And this is what I've found with a lot of, especially, I suppose, medium to full coverage foundations. The more full coverage you go in a foundation, the thicker it seems to be. And when you look at someone's skin who's got a, not this, I'll get onto that in a moment, but when you look at someone who's got a full coverage foundation on, you can see that it's full coverage because it looks like there's a lot of product on the skin. This is what I like the most about this product. First of all, you hardly need to use any of this to get a full coverage. So you hardly need to use any of it. And 23 ml for me, even though, you know, I'm used to 35 ml, this is going to last me a while because you don't need a lot. It is also full coverage, so I've tested that out as well. And it is full coverage. Initially I thought it was a good medium to full, but it is full coverage and you hardly need any product to get that full coverage. I really, really love it. Not only that, it's a thin formulation. It's light. You don't feel like you're wearing, you know, a really heavy full coverage foundation. So it's light. It doesn't feel like you've got anything on the skin. And I absolutely love that. I've used hardly any of this product to get a full coverage look on my face today. I just think it's absolutely amazing and I'm blown away by it. I really am blown away by it. Now, another thing that I mentioned in my original video was the fact that it dried down. It does dry down, and that's another thing that I really wanted from a foundation. So a lot of foundations that I've trialed, and I have trialed and tested a few on my channel, I find that they don't dry down, so they feel very wet on the skin, and it means that when I touch it, or you know, I always do this a lot. I take off a lot of product here. I'm scratching my face, not scratching it as in, you know, marking it, but if you go like that with your skin, you tend to find that you've got a line with those really wet formulas. With this one, it dries down, not all the way down. It doesn't feel, I've actually found that the concealer dries down more than the foundation. This doesn't dry all the way down, but it dries down enough so that it gives me a beautiful finish, but it is not dried down completely so that it leaves me with a little bit of a, well, it doesn't look dry on the skin, it doesn't cake on the skin, and it just gives me a beautiful finish and a beautiful coverage. So all in all, I am thrilled by this. I am so excited that I have found this foundation. I would even say that this is better than my Holy Grail, and the reason why I think that it's better is because sometimes with my Holy Grail foundation I get a little bit of cakiness because, like I say, I like a full coverage foundation, and I tend to find that it cakes a little bit on my face. I have had instances where I've not blended it in completely and it just looks a little bit cakey. It also shows a little bit of my pores because it is a thick formulation. This one doesn't do that. It goes on in a nice thin formulation, doesn't enhance my pores, and it is the only foundation that I have ever tried that I can use a brush to apply on my nose. So I would definitely say that this is better than my Holy Grail foundation. If it wasn't better, I would have already stopped using it and I would be going back to my Holy Grail. This isn't. I've got a quarter of the product left because I was looking actually to repurchase my Holy Grail. But I won't. I'm going to stock up on this. This is the only foundation that I am going to be using from now on, and I am so excited. I mentioned in my original video that I posted on Friday that I have not, well, I've tried all of Revolution's other foundations. I've not liked any of them. Initially, they go on really well, but by the end of the day, I look really shiny. I don't know if it's because of my oily skin or whether it's just the formula. My son even commented and said when I was trying one of them, "What have you done to your face? It looks so shiny." And the formula, by the end of the day, my face just looked like a mirror, basically. So I couldn't use any other product from Revolution. Like I say, I've got very oily skin, so I was looking for something that was matter. This is a demi matte finish, so it does go on exactly as I want it. You can also see that I've got a little bit of dewiness to the skin, which is also what I want. I want my skin to look natural, but I also want it covered, and this gives it to me. So it not only covers everything that I want, it gives me a natural finish. It doesn't enhance my pores. It's just the perfect foundation. I am so thrilled, and I couldn't actually wait. I wanted to actually, because I knew yesterday that this was definitely going to be my Holy Grail of Holy Grails, and I really wanted to post the video yesterday, but I thought, no, I'm going to give it 3 or 4 more tries, or three or four applications, so that I can really see how this worked. And yeah, I was so excited about sharing this with you today. I am so impressed with this, I cannot tell you, and you will know how much I love this because in the details below, this will be in the description to say what foundation I'm wearing. Like I say, it's usual that I really love products on application because when you apply a foundation, 9 times out of 10 for me, they look great on the skin, but it is that wear that I want. I don't want it to look oily, and this looks exactly the same as you can see it now as when I remove my makeup at 10, 11 o'clock at night. Over the weekend, I went out and about. We had a big family gathering on Saturday. Everybody was meeting my newest grandson, who's only a few months old. It took us a while to all get together to meet him, but we all managed that on Saturday, so it was a real busy day. And I was holding a baby, he was grabbing my face, grabbing my hair, all that kind of thing. It was amazing, but my makeup still stayed in place. And then yesterday on Sunday, my husband and I, we went out and about. Again, I wanted to go out and about yesterday so that I could test the foundation when I was out. So we all lead busy lives, we all a lot of us have children, and I wanted to see how it worked in those conditions. And you know, when you've got a baby grabbing at your face, you want to make sure that that foundation stays in place, and it did. And again, yesterday when we were out and about, it was sunny, windy, rainy, all in the same couple of hours while we were out, and my foundation stayed in place. Like I say, I am so impressed with this Revolution Conceal and Define foundation. I was so impressed with the concealer. Now I'm impressed with the foundation. So that's it, and I hope that I've covered all of the points that you're interested in. If I haven't, then of course do let me know in the comments down below, and if there's a question that I haven't answered or a little bit of information that you were interested in and I haven't featured it in this video, then of course do let me know. Ask that question and I will, if I can, answer it for you. But as far as this foundation goes, this is definitely my holy grail. I love it, and it goes on so quickly. You know, a few swipes and you're done. Oh, I'm just so in love with it, I can't tell you, and I cannot wait now to stock up on this, because yeah, I need lots and lots of this product because I'm going to be using this all the time. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you purchased it yet, or are you thinking of purchasing it? Yeah, I'd really love that. Also, I would just say, yes, I've got oily skin. I did mention my daughter at the beginning for a reason. So I've got oily skin. My daughter actually has got the opposite. She's got dry skin, and I wanted her, she actually tried it. She actually came over Saturday obviously, to meet the newest member, and she then tried it yesterday and she is in love with it also. So I have oily skin, she's got dry skin. I knew that it would work on dry skin because of the formula. I could just tell, because it doesn't, like I say, dry down right down to a totally matte finish. So it gives you a little bit of moisture without being drying. But then on the other hand, with oily skin, it doesn't enhance any oil. Yes, you can see there's a little bit of a sheen to my skin, but that is what I like, because even when you've got oily skin, you want it to look natural, but it doesn't get any worse than this. With oily skin, sometimes with some foundations, I just look like a total oil slick. That's not what I want. I want a sheen because I want it to look natural, and I don't want it to get any worse than this, and this one doesn't. So I would love to know your thoughts on this foundation. Like I say, are you going to be picking it up? Have you tried it? I would also love it if you have just stumbled across my channel to subscribe to watch further videos, because I do upload every single day apart from Sundays, and yeah, I share a lot of Revolution new products. So that was my review on the foundation. If you haven't tried it yet, I would recommend that you pick this up. I don't usually tell you to do that because obviously it's totally up to you what you want to do, but I think this is definitely worth a trial. And for £9, just amazing. So until tomorrow, thank you so much for watching, as always. Thank you. Bye.